Hello everyone. Today let's look at Hwadu second in blue clip record. This is pointer. Heaven and earth are narrow. Sun, moon, and stars all at once go dark. Even if blows of the step fall like rain and shouts roll like thunder, you still have not lived up to the task of the fundamental vehicle of transcendence. This is Hwadu. Master Joju, teaching the assembly, said, "The ultimate path is without difficulty. Just avoid picking and choosing. As soon as there are words spoken, this is picking and choosing. This is clarity. This old monk does not abide within clarity. Do you still preserve anything or not?" At the time, a southern monk asked, "Since you do not abide within clarity, what do you preserve?" Master Joju replied, "I don't know either." The monk said, "Since you don't know, teacher, why do you nevertheless say that you do not abide within clarity?" Master Joju said, "It is enough to ask about the matter. Bow and withdraw." This is today's Hwadu. Now, let's look at a part of commentary. It is hardly known that while Master Joju ordinarily never used beating or shouting to deal with people, and only used ordinary speech, still no one in the world could handle him. It was all because he never had so many calculating judgments. He could pick up sideways and use upside down, go against or go with, having attained great freedom. People today do not understand this and just say that Master Joju did not answer the question or explain it to the man. How little you realize that you've stumbled past it. Now, how does Zen Master Soltu evaluate this Hwadu? Let's look at his pearls. The ultimate path is without difficulty. The speech is to the point. The words are to the point. In one, there are many kinds. In two, there is no duality. On the horizon of the sky, the sun rises and the moon sets. Beyond the balustrade, the mountains deepen. The waters grow chill. When the skull's consciousness is exhausted, how can joy remain? In a dead tree, the dragon murmurs are not yet exhausted. Difficult. Picking and choosing. Clarity. You see for yourself. Now, there is another commentary. A monk asked Master Seoksang, "What are dragon murmurings in a dead tree?" Seoksang said, "The bloodline is not cut off." The monk asked, "What are eyeballs in a skull?" Seoksang said, "Not dried up." The monk asked, "Who can hear this?" Seoksang said, "In the whole world, there is no one who does not hear it." The monk asked, "What book is dragon murmurings taken from?" Seoksang said, "I don't know what book it's from, but all who hear it die." He also had a verse which said, "In a dead tree, the dragon murmurs and truly sees the path. When the skull has no consciousness, only then are the eyes clear. When joy and consciousness come to an end, all happenings are end." How can such a one discriminate the pure in the midst of impurity? Next, Zen monk's verse. There is an answer in the question, and there is a question in the answer. There was no bidding or shouting, but rather, if there is a piece of wisdom left, he will find out. Today, let's call it a day.